Hi friends, in Planet Earth dating it's Thursday, April 30th, 2015. In the Lynn-Body-Mind we have Ra, Asha and Charles. In the Jamie-Body-Mind, Paul, Fernando, Garth and Black Wolf. The instructions for our session today are to be non-directional, so our intention is to do whatever is ours to do in all dimensions right now to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins. It seems to me like we're still in that same place that we were yesterday afternoon. It looks like a snowy or very cold hill at night, a starry night. It's true, big stars, lots of stars, heavenly firmament. That's true. I have the sensation of being very much in solitude, there being nothing else around that I can feel or sense.
Yes, that's true.
There we still are, and it seems like there's a question that has been posed to us that I have somehow neglected to answer, which is why we're still here.
Yes.
It's kind of like, are you ready to let it all go? I could have that wrong.
Yeah, that feels true. Yes.
What do you mean? Let go of what? All that we have, all that we are, everything we view as important, everything we're holding on to. Yes, I know that holding on to it doesn't make it happen. I know that holding on to it is almost always what's holding us back.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ready. I have the sense of us kind of holding hands.
It's true. I feel fingernails, others' fingernails in my hand.
Yes. Is everybody holding hands?
Merge,
Two
merge,
hands.
Noses, check noses. I see Asha, I see you. I feel
I see
me.
Charles.
Charles.
I see you. I
see Fernando, Garth and Black Wolf.
Black Wolf. We have to let go of the others. It holds us back to wait for people who are not wanting to look at their mistakes.
That's true.
My story is, and I could have this wrong, that the fallout yesterday, Pan, Luce, and the commander,
yes,
that all of them made some kind of contributory error to the situation that we were working with yesterday.
That's true.
And none of them are ready to face the fact that they made some really big mistakes that have hurt some people deeply.
Very deeply.
Very deeply.
That's true.
And they're not ready to deal with it, and that's why they disconnected.
And walked out.
Pulled short, and some of them walked out, and others we said, you have to go.
That's
because
true.
You're too short, and
That's
you're on
true.
probation anyway, and now you've disconnected, so you
Right.
have to leave. They just aren't ready to deal with it. Well, we can't make them be ready to deal with it. And we've been sitting here for probably way too long already.
That's true.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
There's like some kind of page that we have to sign that says we're ready. So I'm ready. Ra, I sign.
I Paul sign.
I Charles sign.
I Fernando sign. I Garth sign. I Black Wolf sign.
All right, well, it's my turn. I can't wait any longer. So I Asha sign. And now we face forward and we move forward. I feel like I'm in your dream, where we're in a canoe with black water and
It's true.
beautiful huge cypress trees that are sick.
That's true.
There's something wrong with these cypress trees.
It's true.
And there's also something wrong with this water.
That's true.
And I know that what we're actually supposed to be doing is being in a canoe that flies.
It's true.
And so when we say ready, it's kind of like the canoe kind of starts to lift gradually out of the water. So at first it was taking on black water, and now it's not, and now it's kind of lifting off it, so only the keel is touching, and water is starting to drain it out. Yeah,
that's true.
And now if we just kind of like flap wings, it will fly. And now we're in kind of like a flying canoe, and they're making a reference to some kind of indigenous culture story that I'm not familiar with.
Yes.
But this is a story that is told, the canoe that begins to fly.
That's true.
And we're just going up to the stars. It reminds me a little bit of the Masha myth from the Red Planet.
That's true.
I see the star we're going to. Someone is waving. Hi. It's like a dock, a port.
That's true.
All right, that one there. Third star on the right and straight on till morning.
It's true.
Okay. Knowing how way leads on to way, I doubt I should
ever go back. That's true. All things go.
All things go.
What now?
But now, how may we be of service right now to trigger the awakening right now? I have a sense of arriving at an immigration station, and
I see stamps and papers, yeah.
Yes, and I see like a delousing station.
Yeah.
It's delousing, and it's not just quarantine, like they expect that everyone coming in is infested.
That's true.
They say everyone is. I ask them, is it, how bad is the infestation? And they say everyone.
Yeah.
What do you mean, how about everybody?
Right.
Okay. Thank you. We're glad to be deloused. Inside and out, like if you have something that gets the insides also.
That's true.
They're talking to us in a way that indicates that they've done this with many others before.
Oh, that's true.
This is their process. And they're saying, well, you're trailing something like a black thread or something like that. Well, that's to our physical bodies. We have physical bodies that are down. He doesn't believe us. We do, actually, though. If you just look down the thread, look down.
Hello.
Hi. Here we are. Here we are.
I can see him peering into the thread like a microscope.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. We're here.
Hi.
We're here. We're telling the truth. He doesn't like this.
No.
He doesn't. He says they aren't alive. They can't be alive.
Right.
Well, we're here. Can you see us? Hi. Hi. Do you want me to do jumping jacks? What do you want me to do?
Well,
I assure you that we are alive. Here we are. See? Alive.
it's like if you handed someone one of those souvenir things that you look inside and you press a button and you see different visions of a place. Like you buy one of Berlin and you stick the button and you see all the different tourist attractions. And it's like someone looking into one of those and saying, okay, now that little person there in front of the opera house, that person's alive.
Hi, 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 hi.
And he's saying like that's not possible.
No, you can see that it is possible. Are you willing to adjust your thinking? I feel like the person is saying, well, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. But all right, and now he has to like check with somebody because it's like you can't bring pets through here.
Right, that's what it's like. It's like you can't bring pets.
And now they're explaining it's like a kind of like a service dog. It's not a seeing eye dog, but it's a service dog. These are our service dogs. Service dogs are on the list. He's looking at the list of what's allowed. Yes, you can bring your service dog in, but it's like a service flea or a service microscopic thing, a service tiny thing.
And I see lots of people in uniforms coming and checking, like the higher-ups.
Yeah. Hi. We're sentient presences. We're actually humans. We're the predominant life form on our planet.
That's true.
We're killing our planet.
Oh, yeah.
We're part of Stan the Scientist's failed experiment, live streaming up the footage. We don't know whether or not you've heard of this, but it was a disaster for all concerned.
That's true.
Many universes involved, all of them infected by flawed ingredients that lack integrity, creating entire dimensions that lack integrity.
That's true.
And where very quickly sentient presences can no longer even tell what's true.
That's true.
And they're drowning in lies. This, of course, makes it extremely difficult for anyone to live his or her soul plan.
That's true.
And has created this disaster, and it's highly contagious. The only way to not be infected is to do what is ours to do right now, in every moment, right now.
That's true.
And it's really challenging.
Oh, that is super true.
Ra is happy to let us talk from the perspective of the body minds.
That's true.
We've been working with these fine people for a while now. We've been really honored to work with them, and they are the best of the best.
That's true.
That's for darn sure.
That's
We've been
true.
through hundreds of thousands or millions. And these are the best of 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 the best. You won't find any better anywhere.
That's true.
And I would bet all my chips on that. I wouldn't even save one.
No, me neither.
I'm positive of that.
It's true.
Here is all of our footage of all the research we've been doing by your dating a really long time. It doesn't seem to be that as old as in the last place. Their dating seems to be different, like we seem to somehow fall on the map of possibility somehow.
That's true. It's not totally prehistoric.
No, there's some, we're right here toward the dawn of civilization or something. That's where we're from. Hi.
Hello.
And the assignment is to trigger the awakening right now, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. And it's probably the same for you. You're obviously non-physical beings. What does your soul contract say? They're all kind of saying fundamentally the same thing. They're saying it in different words.
Right, that's true.
That's our assignment as well. The assignment for our fine team of higher dimension presences seems to include being in a physical body, and
That's
so
true.
we have been physical bodies in the lowest possible level, subatomic level.
That's true. The lowest livable level.
The lowest livable level that now probably you guys don't think is livable. That seems to be what's been happening this last several days, because
That's
muck
true.
is piling on top of muck upon muck upon muck upon muck, and
That's
getting
true.
compressed to the point that nobody that we've talked to lately seems to even think it's possible for anything to be living down here. But we assure
That's true.
you that things are living, and they're suffering deeply. Everything down here is alive and is suffering terribly.
That's
Excruciating pain.
That's true.
Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, interpersonally.
That's
All
true.
life forms, which includes everything. Everything is sentient.
That's true.
So our prayer actually began with Asha. That's Asha. She arrived at a conclusion at the dawn of time, basically, by your way of counting.
That's true.
That this was flawed and unsolvable, and that it needed to be destroyed, and we need a fresh start.
That is true.
Her prayer was, take it
down.
And so we offer you that prayer, and we add our voices to it, because we're living in this hell. It's hell.
That's true.
People can't even tell what's true and what's a lie, and then they get so tangled up in it that they do horrible things.
It's true. Good people.
Good people with good hearts are doing horrible things. Nothing has integrity. Everything is rotten.
That's true.
So here's our prayer. Will you take it down now? And if not, will you rescue us?
That's true.
Because we're down there. You can see us. Hi.
Hi.
And it's no fun. And while everyone else has given in, We're still holding on.
That's true, with no supplies.
With no supplies and no support, it doesn't seem to be able to get through the map.
No.
Because nobody even wants to acknowledge that there is life down here, even
That's
though there
true.
is. So we're willing to still be at the lowest livable level,
That's
but it has
true.
to be a level that people acknowledge is livable and will send support to.
Right, that's true.
Because right now it's as if we've been dropped behind enemy lines and the supply lines have been cut. We've been dropped back here and there's no support.
That's true.
That is not sustainable.
No, it's like treading water, but sewage,
For months.
with no boat and no life preservers.
And not even a piece of wood to cling to.
No.
And we get tired and we want to sleep, and when we sleep we stop treading water, and when we stop treading water we sink under the sewage.
That's true.
It isn't fun.
No. And it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable, so we're asking that you either take it all down, which is the original prayer and what we
That's true,
actually
right
want.
here.
That's what we want. And if you won't, then at least pull out the troops. Take us out. Bring us up. Bring us up to the lowest
true.
livable level that you will acknowledge and that you will support. Bring us up to
Reel
the
up the
lowest,
leash.
Reel up the leash to the level, the lowest level that you will actually support.
That's true.
And then we'll stop there. We're willing.
That is true.
Our friend Garth, he's a planet, and he doesn't feel as though he has anybody on his planet who's
That is
willing to live
true.
soul plans. Our own planet is crazy. Looks like Jack from The Shining.
That's true.
Doesn't want people to live their soul plans. We would be glad. We'd be overjoyed to go live on Garth.
That would be wonderful.
Garth, how would you feel about that?
Really, really good.
Sounds like a match made in heaven. Will you transfer us to Garth? I'm requesting a transfer.
Me too. I'll sign the paperwork.
But what I actually want,
Take it down.
take it down, because people are suffering deeply here.
That's true.
And there is no divine support because you guys refuse to acknowledge that there's life there.
That's true.
Ignoring it doesn't make it go away.
No.
And it is happening on your watch.
That's
And
true.
there is consequence to all of our actions and all of our inactions. The law of cause and effect is real.
That's true.
And this is happening on your watch.
That is true.